Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. And yeah, we just got done with our initiation or orienteering in the academy, in the dungeon, if you will. In the last episode, we fought a boss monster. Everybody came together, pulled together as a team. It was almost glorious. I mean, we're still kind of shunned by a few folks here and there, but by and large, it's okay.
All right.
What are we doing, Reen? Your camera. Your picture.
Time to get going.
Is it? Is it time to get going? You forgot your sword on the wall.
Oh, Reen!
It's Elliot.
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure.
What are our weapons?
It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor at
Sorry,
least.
sensing?
Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
That's my question. I too am curious. Ladies, what are you doing? Uh-oh.
Huh.
Eh.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
Bye. That's...
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class
Maybe.
7's got enough tension as it is. What with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
Yeah, that's
so
a
I
way
think
to-
it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do
This
what
too.
I can. Whatever that may be.
Well, you seems to have yourself a problem there, buddy, but I believe you'll figure out a solution. I mean, it's probably more her fault than yours.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Huh.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Just you two, huh?
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Sorry, guys and gals. I know my commentary is a little bit stilted right now. I'm trying to make sure I absorb all the information being presented to me here. So,
Well, they both said it was okay.
Forgive me.
So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get. Like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
probably a good
I'd
life
hope they
plan.
get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity.
Fair
I
enough.
can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
Kill them both. Then the tension is gone. And don't wear those pants. Ever.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class VII. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory.
Because you guys special.
Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Heck yeah, they did.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it.
Like people have died there in the past. And you can feel their souls. Well, probably not
I
that.
just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside.
Well, some nobles coming to snoot around, I imagine.
Ah,
Look at him, look at him.
Class 7, I see.
Indubitably. Arrogant voice, I like it.
is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Sure.
Come on. We're leaving.
Toodles.
Yes, Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick.
A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Where you stay, Blue? Go hang out with Patrick. My blue hair's cooler than your blue hair. Nah.
Ah, so they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
This is why you hate talking to them?
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives.
Infamous.
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, have you
Stop
picked out a club to join yet?
Babble.
Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Is it? And who wants to meet people? People suck. Sometimes. Some people are okay. The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel continues after this brief message from our sponsors, which I don't have. But if I did, boy howdy would I be getting paid. Probably very little.
Stand, bow,
Stand bow.
be seated.
Okay. Is Emma teaching the class?
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Sure. It's Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions.
Which you can find out all about if you watch my Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions Let's Play. It's a tie. It's not a tie-in at all, but it's ironic and funny, and I like it, and it's good, and we're going to mention the other one because the other one's great too. And if you're watching this, you should watch that, and vice versa, because, yeah, anyway.
A
Continue.
civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors.
I mean, that's not inaccurate.
But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights.
That's not cool.
The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low.
When?
Then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
That man was Colonel Sanders. No.
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rice Arnor.
Excuse me? I'm never going to be able to say that. Dreikel's Rice Arnor. Yeah, no, sure.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart,
Fair
the
enough.
73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy.
Cool.
Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
The place where Dreikel's first started to gather his army was the merchant city of Crossbow. I have no earthly idea. We'll say the Nord Highlands? It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good. I mean, the others were established places, so I would have to assume it would have been there. Prince Dreikel's wandering led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It's also possible that any one of those choices are right, and would change the story based off of that. It was there that he had heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it right. I'm a superhero. And she's very... Ha! Nord Highlands. Guess he didn't need my help after all. Oh, is there a little Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP or academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase. Okay. The next time you report a quest, there are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0. And every time your rank increases, you'll receive a perk from the academy. Okay. She's like, I'm very, very upset, very sad, but, you know, you have to make it
Nice
up
work,
to me.
everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes.
Women. It's kind of how they operate, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, nice work, everyone. Grueling classes. Got it.
In
all over.
case you've been living under a rock,
I have.
please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Woohoo!
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
Okay.
Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
It is. It truly is wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like.
Patronize.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
Okay. Oh.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly? It's part of your combat training.
How'd they end up sitting next to each other? You know, never mind. It's fine. She digs him. She's into him.
You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
See?
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class VII's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Okay. Thank you.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Really? All rise. Bow. Fee. Eustace. Machias. Let's see if I can remember all their names. Elisa. I don't remember her name. Emma. I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. We got Elliot, we got Gaius, and we got Rena. I forgot the blue-haired chick, Laura. Her name's Laura. I mean, I'm not just getting used to this staff. Sorry, I'm still just getting used to the staff. Brain can sometimes work, I swear it. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band. Though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. Oh, I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. What about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Uh-oh. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it, though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait, what? Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind, thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door at the end of the hall of the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Now, I will say that I don't particularly care for this part of the soundtrack, but that's okay. A little too upbeat for my taste. The student council room is on the second floor of the student union east of here, counting on you. Of course, instructors are the reason you're still here, though. I'll tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. The thing I remember, though, otherwise I'd have to sit through another of Vice Principal's lectures. Awkward. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Why are you looking at her butt, man? Come on, let's go. Alright, I gotta go somewhere. East on the second floor of the thing with the stuff. It's probably fine. Courtyard. We's in the courtyard. I'm sure we should be talking to people and doing all sorts of stuff. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. It seems like this is too urgent, though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all of its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as the lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. So, as such, the gym is usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for orbment maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for you to peruse, or for your perusal, and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zemurian terminology you can handle. Student Union Building is a place for students to relax and, well, unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor and even a salon, reserved for upper-class students, on the third. Cool event markers. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. Key event required to advance a story. Quest event related to a quest that isn't mandatory. Field screen, minimap screen, expanded minimap screen. Woo! Alright, well, that's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Alright, well, I feel like since we're supposed to kind of wander around and like explore, we're supposed to explore a bit. Why don't we explore the floor and talk to these peeps? Master Vincent is the only son of the Florald family. Despite his pedigree, however, it would be wise to take his words with a healthy degree of skepticism. I know she's a maid. For instance, while he may claim to be the noble escort, most women he offers his services to reject him. Oh. Hi, little girl. I was just trying to get to my club when this weirdo started harassing me. All I wanted was for someone to tell me where the music room is. Do you know? Oh, lost little lamb, worry no longer. For I, Vincent, the noble escort Florald, will take you wherever your heart desires. Noble escort? What does that even mean? Okay, just gonna go this way now. That's weird. It's a little weird. It's a little bit weird. Hi. Receptionist Bianca. It's been about half a month since the entrance ceremony. I would imagine you're starting to get used to your life here. I know it's a lot to take in, but as long as you keep your head up, I'm sure you'll adjust soon enough. Will I, though? I mean, like, honestly, I feel like things are going a little bit weird right now. Hello. You there. You're a member of Class 7, are you not? Listen here, contrary to the tainted image your instructor has provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You can see this exemplified by our own upper-class students, whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Take heed of their every action and mannerism. Do you see them running in the corridors? No, you do not. Understood? Oops, sorry. Oh, look, and turbo. Alright, sorry. I had to he was open for a little bit of mockery, okay? Principal Van Dyck. Yeah, sure. Van Dyck? Seems to be absent. Well, that is on him. The door to the conference room is locked. On the second floor. Hello, girl. Hey, girl. Whoa, those lips. Oh my goodness. Oh my, what a delectable smell. Okay. It seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. Yeah. Oh, I just kicked the door open. Hi, y'all. What's going on in here? Hello and welcome to the Cooking Club. Whether you want to learn the essentials of cooking or research new, exciting dishes, this is the club for you. You should definitely join it. This will whet your appetite. What's up, girl? Well, hello there. You're a Class 7 student, are you not? My name is Mary. I'm the Cooking Club's advisor. Were you hoping to join? I'm afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the campus. She seems far kinder than I expected a military academy instructor to be. Well, that's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and the wind orchestra, too. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. Thanks. Staff only. Seems to be the home economics storage room. Home economics. I totally forgot that was a thing. Oh gosh, movement is kind of rough. Very tank-like in many ways. Hey, it's our boy, Elliot. He's hanging out over there. What's going on? My name is Hebel. And before you joke that my name rings a bell, I'm head of the wind orchestra. My name's a bit misleading, though, since we focus on more than just percussion and wind instruments. If your interest lies in strings or something, we'd still be more than happy to have you. If you'd like to join, you just stop by whenever you can. Sup? I have been trained in the art of the piano since I was not but a child. What do you think? Do I sound like a normal noble if I talk like that? I have been playing piano for a while, though, and I thought it'd be fun to play here, too. Alright, Bridget. It's cool. Cool. Do what you like, do what you enjoy. Seems to be a music storage room. Elliot! Nothing relaxes me like having a violin in my hands. This academy seems really well equipped. The place might not be so bad after all. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to depart from this place, probably. Talk to you, and then we'll break off the episode. We'll depart in the next episode. Have you decided on what club you want to join? I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during off free days myself. Hopefully, we can both make the most of our free day tomorrow. Cool. Thanks for all the explanation and extenuating circumstances, the info. Like, I feel like you didn't need to say those things. I'm not complaining, but it seems to be Class 1's first year classroom. Class 2's first year classroom. Sup? Oh, glorious day. We finally got a free day tomorrow. Hee hee hee, I don't know about you, but I'm going to spend the whole thing shopping. A little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spend. Well, I'm broke. This seems to be Class 3's first year classroom. Class 4. First year classroom. Class 5. And then this is Class 7. Yep. Well, we kind of went full circle. Alright, we're going downstairs. We're breaking it off right here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until the very next episode. My name is Bumpy McSquigums. We're hanging out as Reen here at the Freak Show, and we'll see you next time.